Hi, my name is Jeff Brody. I'm the Development Director for the National MS Society, heavily involved in everything that NFI does for the Bike MS Say the Show ride. The National MS Society is a group of individuals in chapters, both volunteer and staff, that are dedicated to help those with MS. The National MS Society is the leading funder in the world when it comes to MS research. The majority of the money that's raised by the organization is through our special events. Our chapter's flagship, and it really is the organization's flagship, is Bike MS, where cyclists are riding up to 100 and more than 150 miles over the course of a weekend, raising almost $6 million. NFI is the official logistics provider of the Bike MS Say the Shore ride. And that entails not only traditional transportation and warehousing for us to get supplies that are needed for the event out to the rest stop, to the events, to the cyclists, but it also entails a lot of maybe non-traditional day of support. Bike MS, you're traveling over 75, 80 miles from point A to point B. There are rest stops along the way. Cherry Hill started someone who wants to ride 75 or 100 on Saturday, but people can ride 25 or 45. So if you imagine all those start locations, all those rest stops, add a route to that, all the townships that you ride through, all the coordination. Definitely where NFI comes in is the logistical side of it. Some of the cool things that I think that that NFI helps to transport throughout the weekend are 10,000 bananas, 12,000 oranges, 2 tractor trailer loads of water, 26,000 bars, whether it's breakfast bars, energy bars, from all different types of vendors. With the event itself, there are traffic cones and bike racks that need to be delivered, and A-frame plastic barricades, and that all gets delivered to NFI and basically customized and packed on those trailers. Our focus is really on fundraising, driving registration, getting those once registered to fundraise. And we know there's logistics tied to that. We know that you need to get supplies from point A to point B, but we're not experts in that. We don't really know the most efficient way to do that. The first year, I came in with this grid, this map. I need this truck from this time to this time. And I remember someone saying to me, what is it that needs to be done? All I had to do was say, these are our needs, and then the schedule was produced. During the weekend, like, a volunteer will show up at a rest stop at their start arrival time check-in, and sitting right there among the tents and the tables is an NFI trailer, and the volunteers would go inside the NFI trailer, open up the doors, and right there are all their supplies. We have 7,000 cyclists that need to get their overnight bags from the start location in Cherry Hill down to Ocean City, and that is one NFI tractor trailer that sits at our start location. Baggage gets loaded up and gets pulled down to Ocean City, get all unloaded and lined up. We also have over 3,000 cyclists that do one-way just ride on one day on Saturday. They've gone from their start location down to Ocean City on their bikes. They need to ride back, and the buses are great for people. Tractor trailers are very useful when we line up the bikes inside. We'll have like 1 or 2 cases of oranges on the average come back from each site. So out at the sites, it's like 1 or 2, but when you pull all the 6 sites together, it's like 12 to 15 because it all gets consolidated back at the warehouse. So what then happens is it actually gets sent back on a trailer and donated to the local food bank. One of the things that I'm just amazed about with NFI is everyone's just happy, friendly, and willing to help. Right before the event, we were at the warehouse, the trailers are being loaded, we're just double checking everything, and one of the forklift drivers from the previous year just comes riding on up and says hi to all of us. There's that respect. The customer needs to be treated like family, and it was just amazing to see that. There's a lot of pride that people have as working at NFI, and then there's pride that we have as being a partner with NFI, and I know NFI values our partnership as well. We as a society like to operate with the most integrity, and there's no doubt that it's one of NFI's core values or unofficial core values. Everything that NFI does has integrity, and the other, I guess, words that come along with it, professionalism, care, accountability, all tie into that.